everybody, welcome back to another SFL video. This is your SFL Commissioner Clipchamp. I'm bringing you this video today. And today we have a lot to talk about. And I am sorry for no recap for this first week of the preseason, which is our only week. We're not going into any other weeks. But yeah, so I'm going to be telling you about our new recap schedule and what will be happening. So our new recap schedule will be either on Fridays or Saturdays. We are not going to do it each game after each game every day. So we are going to push it to Saturday or Friday. So that is our new schedule. And getting into more important stuff here. The Vipers, they optioned Lexi Sabi into the free agency, and she kind of quit the team, but then they also didn't want her anymore, so they sent her off into the free agency after a new player came in that we will talk about in a minute. But so she's in the free agency, and then the Bolts, they put Caleb Zambrano in the free agency. They had him at some practice, some just normal practice like running routes and having people guard, and Caleb didn't really do good. And you can never blame it on the wide receiver at all, the running back at all, but it's the quarterback. Sometimes it's the quarterback, but in this case, Caleb had his passes right to him, and he kind of just slipped through his hands there. So, guys. So Zambrano is in the free agency, and Lexi Sabi in the free agency. But later on, next day, the Bolts picked up Lexi Sabi, and she's back on the Bolts for her second season after she played a game with, she actually didn't play a game, but she did practice with the Vipers, and they didn't see anything, and they didn't want her anymore, so they did the same thing. So the Bolts get Lexi Sabi back on the team, and the Vipers get Caleb Zambrano back. So and then we have a new player, like I said, Braxton. I'm not going to say his last name, but Braxton. He played game 1, 2, and 3 for the Vipers since Colin Meckham. Actually, it was only game 2 and 3, actually. So, since Colin couldn't be there, it was Colin, Caleb, or maybe he did play game 1. Yes, he did play game 1. I don't know. My brain's just not working. Long day at school today. So, so quarterback Braxton played games and switched out from quarterback Colin Meckham to him. Sometimes he'd stay in. Colin Meckham, he didn't get much passing yards in when he was at the position, but he's on the team now, and he will take over what Bentley Jones' position would have been if he stayed in the league and if Lexi were to stay there. But Braxton, he played game 1, 2, and 3 for the Vipers since Colin couldn't be there. Well, he actually was there. I don't know why I put that in my script, but he could be there. He was there, except for game 3, where Caleb Zambrano, it was Caleb, Braxton, and Peyton played on the team, their coach. And Logan's still out with his fractured arm. Update on that before we get into anything else. He got a cast. So Logan's doing good. He can move it around. And he's doing pretty good. So, next we have the new safety record. Sacks in the end zone to gain 2 points. I gained a good touchdown worth of sacks in the preseason here. So I got a full touchdown worth of sacks. I got 3 sacks in 3 games. So pretty good. So game 1, 2, and 3 by me. And so that's the new preseason record. It's also a record for the regular season, though it won't count in the regular season because this is like spring training for baseball. Home runs in the spring training don't go into the regular season, right? So touchdowns for St. Patrick Mahomes in the preseason for NFL don't go into the regular season. His stats don't go into the regular season. But and so on to the trophy. And last recap, there I said I would put the trophy on the community page. I wasn't able to get the picture uploaded to my computer to put it on the community page, but we will find out a way to put it on there here soon. So yeah, guys, don't worry. You're gonna see the trophy sometime soon. Don't worry. But yeah, now into our well, actually, first, so game 3 was supposed to be on September 3rd, but since 4-H and all that, we moved it to August 22nd. So it went from September 3rd back to August 22nd. We rescheduled, and it worked perfectly fine. 3 games in a row. Both teams did good, and everything went fine. So no practices this week except for one for the Viper or the Bolts. But yeah, so got moved back to August 22nd. Now getting into our games. This is already a long video, but getting into our game 1. The game 1 was 8-0 Bolts. Box score here: 31 total passing yards for the Bolts. Touchdowns won by Misael Neverat. He got a touchdown pass that was 31 yards deep into the end zone for Misael, and he dove back like always and caught it. So yeah, good job by Misael there. And he got that one, and then safety by Hagen Champlin, which is me. That's all of the scoring for the Bolts, 8-0, and then touchdown 0 for the Vipers, and then a total of 11 passing yards for the Vipers. So yeah, that is your game 1. That was pretty quick, so I hope the other ones can be pretty quick, so you guys can give the recap and you don't have to stay here long. But yeah, box scored 43 total passing yards, and this is for the Bolts for touchdowns only, and we don't count like if you were on a first down and you threw it to get another first down. Like, we don't count that 10 yards. We just count touchdown yards. So that is what we're doing here. So the 43 total passing yards for touchdown. 2 touchdowns today. One by Hagen Champlin and one by Lexi Sabi, new addition to the team. Played for the so she played for us, and so 2 touchdowns and 1 safety. That's the second safety in 2 games. Remember that. That's the preseason record already. A safety, 2 safeties. So Hagen Champlin got a touchdown pass to Lexi Sabi. He ran a trick route. Well, why am I saying he ran? I ran a trick route and got around the cornerback, and I got the pass right to me. The cornerback wasn't. He was off. He wasn't even on me. Lexi was paying attention that time, so she said hi. I was wide open. He was like halfway to me. Got the pass, ran to the touchdown. So that is your first touchdown, and then me to Lexi for the second. It was about 26 yards, and the pass to me was 17 yards. And yeah, so I sacked Braxton to get the final score of the game. I sacked him twice, one of them being the safety, to get 2 points on the board. So yeah, that is your Bolts, 14 score. And then Vipers here, 1 touchdown. Caleb Zambrano, first touchdown of the preseason, and maybe his only one. 14 total touchdown yards. Cullen threw it 14 yards to touchdown pass to Caleb. Really good pass by Meckham. He set back correct. He did everything right. So yeah, that's your game 2 of the preseason. And next on, game 3, same score as game 1, 8-0 Bolts. Box score will be 28 yards on a Hagen Champlin scramble. That was a touchdown. Safety was playing far back. It was Braxton, the new quarterback. He's playing far back. I went off to the side, got juked him, and was able to get past him well. So that's the first touchdown. And then that's one of the only scores. I basically scored the whole game. So touchdown number one, Hagen Champlin on a scramble, and then the third to set the preseason record on safeties. So yeah, 2 sacks though for Champlin. Why am I saying whatever? But yeah, I got 2 sacks that game. Pretty good game. And the Vipers surprisingly no passing yards, no yards gained. It was not the best day for the Vipers. Oxley wasn't there to coach. Neither was Thompson. So it was Meckham, Colin Meckham, Caleb Zambrano, and Braxton playing. There was no coaches. Um, Nobody was there to help him out, tell him what to do. Nothing. So not such a great day for the Vipers there. No touchdowns, 8-0. Again, game 1 was 8-0 Bolts. Game 2 was 14-6 Bolts, and game 3 was 8-0 Bolts. The Vipers only scored 1 touchdown, 6 points the whole entire preseason. Not such a good preseason. Hopefully, it doesn't look into the regular season for them. But yeah, so that is your recap. Saturdays and Fridays recaps each week. And yeah, hope you guys stay with us for this whole season. Hope you guys enjoy our recaps. I take a lot of time on these, and I've been yapping here for 11 minutes, about to be 12 if I don't stop. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on notifications to see more recaps. And again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a beautiful day. Expect more recaps, and bye-bye.